class. It's not a master class, it's a sharing class. And today we will speak about psychology, yin-yang understanding, making pairs, and just to understand the way your mental is working. First of all, I want to tell you who I am. I'm Sebastian. I'm a Lama in the Buddhist temple next to here in Recrio dos Bandeirantes. We are in Rio de Janeiro, a wonderful place. I'm a specialist about Taoism and understanding of yin and yang. So today it's about psychology. A few days ago it was about the physical world, and now it's just the other face, physical world and psychological world. Just to remind you, last time we were making pairs because all around you is about binary. All is one face and the other one. For example, the fire and the water. Summer and winter. Man, woman. Cold, hot. Yeah, we've spoken about cheese, fermentation and coagulation. These are the two ways of making cheese, especially in France. We are well known about that. Other pairs are alkaline and acid. Moon and sun. Well, all around you is about yin and yang. So today we'll speak about concepts, because it's not physical, it's in your head. So it's more concepts. Take my microphone. Sorry for that. Sorry for the noise. Forget it. Sound will be better like this. Sorry. So back. Psychology, pairs, and about concepts. So when we are speaking about concepts, normally I have peoples in front of me, and I'm talking to them, and I'm asking them to think about last time they have a trouble with something or with somebody. And what was the concept that was there? I mean, between you and your children lie to you. Wow, so difficult. How did you react? If you react at a high level, yeah, you've got a problem with this concept. So let's find what type of concept we can share. There are not lots. There are about 10, mais ou menos. So, okay, let's go. Peace. And the pair of peace, what is the other side? It's war. You can be at war with people, or you can be in peace with people. So this one are the two pairs. Another one, lie. You don't like when people lie. So, what is the pair of lying? It's when you're saying the truth, liberty. The pair for liberty, I think, for me, but maybe it's not the right word for you, but okay, for me it's prison. I do like liberty. I don't like prison. I don't like to be in prison with somebody, with something. So, in my case, it's really a strong one. Respect. And, of course, unrespect. Let's think about others. Responsibility and irresponsibility. Yes, that one is a good one. Responsibility et irresponsibility. Balance and unbalance. Yeah, there are few people that are thinking about that everything should be in balance. Everybody should be with some money. There shouldn't be rich people and poor people. So this one is another concept. Balance, unbalance. Another one, because it's really close to this one, is justice. A lot of people want justice because there's a reason for that. When everything is just, everything is happy and everything is alright for you. But when comes injustice, it's really difficult for you. So justice could be there. Justice and justice. This one are few ones, but I think, well, we made them approximately. There are others, but few others. Okay, if there were people around me here, just not a screen, well, some people will say, oh, Sebastian, what have you done? But this one, and this one, and this one, this one, in this column, well, you're wrong. Oh, really? Do you think so? I'm not wrong. I'm just picking pairs. But you are putting pairs in the right column regards to right or wrong. And this is the beginning of the troubles. Understand that. When we have spoken about physical yin-yang, we were speaking about moon, sun, winter, hot, cold, and you were not thinking about is this good or is this wrong? Because when I'm speaking about the fire and the water, both are around and making the world. I'm not saying that fire is wrong or right. And in your mental, you're thinking about right and wrong. And this is really the start of the troubles, believe me. So leave it like that, all right? We can think about yin-yang and about contraction and expansion. Remember? Expansion is yin, contraction is yang. So when you take that this is a clue. If you're doing things like this, now bon. If you're opening your heart, it's yin. If you're closing, it's yang. Egoism and altruism. This one is really strong in lots of people. Egoism and altruism. So we are not here today to speak if it's the energy of the yin or the energy of the yang. We are speaking about pairs. And for you to understand that everything in your everything in your head and in your hands is about these two energies working together, playing together. One is attracting another one. And that's the way the world is working. So understand this. The physical world and the psychological world is exactly the same, but we are working with different colors. But it's exactly the same, pairs. Everything is binary. I mean, when you look at a computer game, it's really magic today, but it's just 0 and 1. All of it is made of 0 and 1. And it's the same in your life. It's the same in the world we are living. It's binary. That's the way it's working. Of course, there are lots of colors because there are lots of ways to melt them. But it's binary. And it's all about Taoism at the beginning. It's before Taoism because Confucius, Lao Tzu, they are speaking about things really complex. It's about society, it's about the way it works, it's about 5 elements. It's more complex. And I'm trying to share this way of seeing things really simply. Come to a simplest way of looking at things because it's the best way to have a picture with no distortion. That's really important. And you can speak with everybody on earth. That is simple and you can understand him. You don't have to know a lot. There are more to forget than to learn. That's really important. I think it's a good thing to forget everything and go back to learning, because all that is in our heads, it's really a mess. Getting back to simplest things, I think it's a good way of doing things. So okay, we have made pairs. Now, what I want to do now is make a puzzle, all right? So I will do a puzzle right here, and we will speak about that, order and disorder. Okay? So let's go. I do the puzzle, you look at me, and you will see. It's only 16 pieces, so should be fine. All right, so let's go. Let's find pieces. Oh, this is the beautiful eyes of this girl. She's got blonde hairs. All right. Yeah. Let's find it. Hairs. Well, somewhere here. Eyes. Blue eyes. All right. This is down, castle. Okay, this is down. This is something like that. This is ears. I don't know where. Come on, Sebastian. Like that. All right. This one should be here. Somewhere here, yeah. Okay. Nice job. Okay, we're close to it. Stop. Done. Okay. What I want you to understand is how did I manage to make the puzzle. Think about it a few seconds. How do I manage to make a puzzle? Well, it's really simple. You just look at the pieces and you look at colors, you look at the shape, you look at angles, and you make it. So, what is all about? You look at disorder. And making pieces one with another, there comes the order. This is magic. You're looking at the world and you're finding an order. But believe me, if you're not looking at the disorder, you won't be able to have order. This is a really important thing to understand. Look at the disorder, then will come, hopefully, order. Now we go back to the puzzle. All right, okay, here we let's go back. Behind, I've written concepts. Look at that. Oh, sorry, it's in French, but it's about peace and war. It's about respect and irrespect. It's about justice and injustice. It's about lie and truth. It's about of disorder and order. All right? It's about liberty. It's about happiness. That's the way life is working. With pairs, one is with another one. The little points is other concept I haven't written. But when you look at those things, and if I speak with people in front of me, and we are speaking about what is good and what is wrong, well, people will say, no, I don't war in this world. I want respect everywhere, so irrespect is not a good thing. I want justice for everybody, so injustice, this is not good. I want truth. I don't want lies in my life. I want order. I don't want disorder. I want to be free. I don't want prison. I want to be happy and everybody happy. Sadness, no, that's wrong. And others. All right? So now, let's go back to our puzzle. Okay. How will you be able to make the puzzle now when you have pushed out parts of it? So this is all about what I want to share with you today, is when you don't want something in your life, about concept, justice, injustice, you want everything to be truth. It's like a puzzle and you're pushing pieces of it far away from you and you want to be happy with order and things like that. But this is not possible. The order of the world will come when you will put all pieces back in one puzzle. That's the way it's working, all right? And all your traumas, mental disorders are because you are pushing out things and pieces of the puzzle, all right? This is really important to understand because that's the way it's working. Understanding is a first step. Then we come others. But this one is really important. It's the physical one. I mean, if you don't accept injustice, this life will be really difficult. But this is for all of us, right? For me, it's more about liberty and it's about freedom and no prison. But for you, it's about truth. I don't mind about truth or about lie. I don't mind if my children is lying to me. Well, he will do it one, twice, and the third one, I don't believe in anymore. That's all. But that's his problem. That's not my problem. But when I'm thinking about liberty, this is my problem. All right? So just look at things around you, because life is pushing always, always, always. I will speak about it in a few seconds, how the way it works. All right? And now let's speak about energy. By energy, I mean the way illness is coming into your life and why, especially when it comes to mental disorders. Let's talk about one of mine. Okay, peace and war. Okay, I like peace, really. I like when everything is stable, it's in peace. All right? So, you've got, this is one piece. Two faces, peace and war. And for me, I want only peace. So I'm trying to split them. It's like a magnet. It's a North Pole and a South Pole. And I want to split them. And peace is a high level. And so, of course, war is at high level. And believe me, when you have got a magnet with high levels, they want to be one with each other. So you're trying to do something like that, and you're spending a lot of energy making not them be one. And this is the center of the problem, because you want to split, you want something not to exist, and you're spending a lot of energy to separate things, but you couldn't, because they are one with the other one. This is the big problem of mental disorders and the way it will impact your physical shape or your physical organs, because depending on the trouble, it will have an impact in one organ or another. Chinese medicine is really good for that, because, or Buddhism too, because we are speaking about 5 elements, and each element is linked to an organ. So when you have troubles in one thing, there will be troubles in the organ. That's the way it's working, all right? So this is really important to understand. When you have a concept that is really strong, you're spending a lot of energy in not willing that it could exist in the world. And you're getting down in energy, all right? So think about it, write it. I can help. I'm used to give video consultations. I don't know if it's the word in English. Well, it's meeting with people, and we spoke about the troubles. So you can do it at home and think about it, write it down, and okay, yes, I don't want this piece of the puzzle, What can I do? And it's really important to understand that when you start to look at it, it starts to change things. All right? Okay, this was really important. How you spend energy willing that things are not together. Okay, let's speak about traumas, because all is about traumas. But before speaking about traumas, we are looking at one side, okay? It's the emotional side. It's the psychic side. And when you're looking at things like that, it's the world around you, your emotions, the way society are working. This is about the world. The world, sorry. This is, you don't say concrete. In French we say concret. But it's reality around you. But don't forget, when you're looking at your traumas, you should look also to God. Because if you look only at your traumas, this is one face of the thing. But the other face is spirituality. It's about God. And when you're working with both, all right, that's great. But when you're working only on one side, you're losing time. It should work, but no. From the long range, you will have troubles. You have to put God back into your life. This is really important to understand, because it's all of it. It's not just me, my person, my ego, the way it's working. No, it's working of life. It's working how God makes things. So it's really important. Don't look at your traumas if you're not looking at God. I think it's really, really, really important. So let's speak about traumas. Traumas, there are two phases of the trauma. The physical phase is about concepts. What is the concept? Who are the people? Because if you don't understand that concept, people are in the puzzle, in the world, it will be really difficult to manage your traumas. So you have to understand that. Speaking about the puzzle, it's speaking about the physical side of the traumas, all right? You have to put pieces back into your life, because the world is like that. It's sunny, it's rainy, it's woman, it's man, it's about lie and truth, all right? So make it back to your life, make it back. And the other side of the trauma is the emotional side. It's the psychic side. It's your ego that comes to so close to death. I will speak about that in another video. But you've got the physical side, the puzzle, put it back, all pieces. And you've got the emotional side. And for a trauma to be in balance, you have to work on the two sides. Physical side, that's what we are speaking today. And well, the emotional side is really simple. It's to go back to your trauma and to feel it again. That's really working if the physical side is in balance. And you go back to the emotional side. And this is working. You can go to your psychanalyst, or I don't know, others. But if you don't put balance on these two sides, it won't work. This is just painting if you do one side, all right? And this is not about saying, yes, this is long, so this is like that. I couldn't do anything. Yep, you could do everything. But put pieces back in the puzzle. So if you want to balance a trauma, there are two phases. One phase is the physical side, the puzzle, put back all pieces, and if you're not able to do this, it will be really difficult to get out or to balance, because it's not getting out, because it's here. It's to balance your trauma. And then you might also look at your emotional side and feel it again. And feel it again with another understanding, another way of looking at things. It's just your ego. This was really difficult for him. So it's really a question of love around you, and this way it may work if it's the right moment, because we have all moments in life, and I can't know when is yours. And well, if you're starting to look at things like that, you will see that life will share with you things, and you will be able to move in life. I've spoken about the dream of life. The Indians are speaking about it. And well, this is the dream of life. When you don't want lie, when you don't want prison, when you don't want unbalance or injustice, this is not the dream of life. You're living in your dream, the dream of your ego. There's a video in French about the dreams and inception, because you're living a dream in the dream of life. And you're far away from life. You're far away from this big order of life. But this is about God. That's why I'm telling you that you should be really close also to God the way you want, because you can practice one religion or another one, but take care. I mean, this religion should talk like that, with special words, all right, but like that, okay? This is really important. All right, I think that's all for today. That's a big thing. But it's really important to understand it. Then you can go on. And if you want some help, I can help. It's not a matter of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No, it's just a matter of understanding things. So I'm here to help you to understand this. Then let life do the things. All right? And don't look at order. If you look at order, it's your ego. Order is good for him, so he's looking for order. No, look at the disorder, and then maybe an order will appear. Okay? So have a nice day in the dream of life, and I hope we'll see us with cameras. That's not a problem. In a few days, all right? Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.